This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stucats on the ticket. Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
I am exhausted.
What? Roy?
King what? Roy. What?
You're King Roy. You gotta do the accent.
Yeah,
no,
we talked about the accent.
The accent,
No.
Roy!
You have to do the accent, the royal accent that Chris Cody did.
We are not doing the accents, all right? You guys can do it if you want to, but I'm not going to do the accent.
Your royal subjects would like to do the accents like we all discussed and have fun and
King
be married.
Roy!
King Roy, all hail!
Silence!
Ah!
Ooh, silence, nice.
As I was saying, I am exhausted.
Why, King Roy?
Tell us, please.
Last week was a very long week. It was a long week for all of us. Wednesday, we did the simulcast for Game 3 of the finals. You saw how that went. It was went pretty well, right?
Well,
All right.
Your Highness.
On all the gizmos.
And all the gizmos, and all the whatchamacallits. I myself had to work an event at the Fillmore. It was called Boot Conference, and I had to run audio for that. And
Sounds amazing, Your Highness.
thank you.
Sounds below you, King Roy.
Thank you. And it was just a long week. And this weekend wasn't exactly the best for me either. And I borrowed a room at the Clevelander, right? And I was locked out of the room.
Your royal quarters?
Yes, my royal quarters. My throne was in there and everything. I was locked.
Tell us more.
I was locked out of the room. When I went back to the hotel room on Saturday, they said, and I was with Claire and my daughter Claire and
The princess.
yes, the princess, the princess. And the hotel said it was 21 and over, so Claire couldn't stay there. I'm like, it was 1 o'clock in the morning. I had just gotten back from the Fillmore, and they threw us out.
Did they know you were the
threw us
king?
out. No, they did not know that I was the king, Billy. So I had to drive all of us back home. All the way up to
carriage?
Oh,
in
and
your
my
royal carriage, King
Yes,
Roy?
in my royal
with
carriage.
Princess Claire and Queen, what is it, Stugatz? Queen who?
Elizabeth?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, that works, technically. I saw what you did there.
No, that is not her name.
Why was your baby awake at 1 in the morning, King Roy?
Well, she was asleep despite all the noise that was happening out on South Beach. Like, I was thinking about the safety of my wife and daughter and the fact that I had to take them home, and then 2 hours later I had to get right back up to go back down to the Fillmore.
How honorable of you, Lord Roy.
Thank you. Thank you. Court Jester Michael. Thank you.
I thought I was a knight of the round table. Jester is really more of a Chris Coty thing.
Ah, okay. You are a knight of the mountain.
I am the jester! No one pushes around King Roy.
All right, let's change subjects, all right? All right, Alex.
Do as you wish, Your Highness.
We are your subjects, King Roy.
All right, all in my ears. Stop it! Silence! Ah! Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, what a weekend.
Oh, boy, he is
the Tsar of Prussia.
getting lit up, man. I'm telling you right now. He took the Stanley Cup to the Nationals game, got drunk at the Nationals game, drunkenly sang the national anthem at the Nationals game.
With the finest of ales.
The finest of ales. They inverted him, like, horizontally to drink out of the cup at the Nationals game. It was crazy.
An ale stand.
Yes, he was playing in the fountain.
Half naked in the fountain.
Yes.
The royal fountain.
The moat, if you will.
And then he went back to his hotel or whatever and slept with it. It was
He slept.
a magical day for him.
Wait a second, he slept?
Yes, he slept.
He slept with the cup?
There was photo evidence of him sleeping with the cup.
Where does he even put it?
Go on.
Right on his bed.
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh! Okay. All right, then. All right. What would you guys do with the Stanley Cup if you had a day with it?
Oh. I would eat ice cream out of it. Whatever you commanded me to, King Roy.
What would you do, Knight Michael?
You know when you make a birthday cake and you stir up all the cake batter within the bowl?
Oh.
And then the best part is licking all the cake batter, which is always being told that it's bad for you, right? Salmonella.
Yeah.
But you eat it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's the best because you take your finger and you rub it around the entire bowl.
Yes.
That's what I would do with Lord Stanley.
Live dangerously.
That sounds delicious.
Can you explain to me this segment, how it went from you being locked out of your room, King Roy, to you giving us a Vegkin update? Sorry.
This is the King segment.
Thank you. Thank you.
The king discusses whatever he wants to discuss. That's why it's called Roy's Realm. Sorry for interrupting, Your Highness.
No problem, Knight Michael.
I'm sorry, too.
Silence! The king speaks now.
Whoa.
On Wednesday, we were talking about how that three-pointer that basically won the championship for the Warriors from KD didn't count, according to Stugatz.
In his personal record.
In his personal records, and his personal record scroll. Do you believe that his MVP trophy counts there, Stugatz?
I do not. No. Nothing counts.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing at
Where
all.
is your accent?
Your accent.
Hell out of here.
Use your Buscemi accent.
Do something other than...
Lord Roy, that trophy does not count in my personal record book.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
It's
Nothing
King Roy.
he has
It's not
done,
Lord
King
Roy.
Roy. Well, Lord King.
Peasant.
I feel like Lord is perfectly acceptable for a king. Am I wrong, King Roy?
Yeah, no. No, that's not acceptable for a king. It's actually king.
Oh, then I apologize.
Will address your king as king.
King Roy, in my personal record scroll, Kevin Durant, anything he has done with the Golden State Warriors is not in that scroll. I did not take my feathered pen and write anything in my scroll.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
The king approves.
The king approves,
Wow.
and so does
Very
his royal subjects.
Very good.
The audience doesn't seem to, though. You want me to read some of what the...
Quiet!
This is the dumbest segment in show history.
Don't doubt yourself, King Roy.
No, it is. It is quite frankly
You
the
are
worst
such
segment
a
in show
sovereign
history.
and wonderful leader.
You're so humble, King Roy.
Somebody writes in, this is Gronk Family Feud level.
Silence, peasants.
This is why we did this in the local hour, so nobody would. This doesn't count, just
We
like
put our
Katie's
best
MVP.
stuff in the local hour.
Texter writes,
No, apparently not.
Texter writes in, this is awful. Holy bleep. I love Roy, but this is the worst radio in history. What did I miss? What is this?
Silence!
What the hell is a texter?
This segment sucks. Pit of misery, dilly dilly.
Yes.
Roy, be
US
quiet.
Naval sent you to the pit of
What the hell is
misery.
happening?
I don't know what's happening anymore. I was set up to fail.
Your Highness, would you like me to fetch the dragon?
Get the dragon.
Get the dragon.
I shall get the dragon.
Yes, get the dragon.
This segment
Bail
is
me out.
very annoying. Big fan of the show, but this is terrible. What a flaming doo-doo fire.
You should see the dragon's doo-doo fire.
Oh my god. All right.
What is next?
Don't let them shake you, Roy. We think
Compose yourself, King Roy.
I mean, I knew going into this was going to be a complete failure. I absolutely knew.
I actually think it's working.
Don't get dissuaded by don't get dissuaded by these.
Silence!
Your first topic was I'm tired.
Perhaps that's why.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm exhausted.
Perhaps maybe go to the best of topics.
I don't have any. Night,
That's
Michael.
it?
These topics are awful.
Maybe we can debate something from pop culture.
Ah.
All right.
Something relatable.
Did you let the audience defeat you?
Silence!
No, I let myself defeat myself. All right. You guys watch Westworld or anything?
I watch it some, my lord.
What is that?
That is a HBO show. Yeah, Night Billy. Lord Billy. Or whoever. Lord Billy. That is a HBO show. I saw it for the first time, and I'm completely confused. I saw it last night.
Did you just jump in on one episode in the second season, or did you start from the beginning?
No, I watched the episode that aired on Sunday.
Well, that
Sunday.
makes no sense.
I don't know. It just happened to be on after last week tonight, and I watched it. And
You have to watch episode 1. I can understand how that show shall be confusing. I shall write the writers and make sure they adjust the show accordingly. To
Why
please
didn't
your
the
highness.
performance begin from the beginning for you, King Roy?
damn, thank you, Night Michael. I don't know why Lord Billy. I should have asked him to start from the beginning. I don't know.
Jester?
Tommy Hutton has returned.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That is not related to this!
Oh, wow.
Is that a Roy topic? Is Your Highness, does it please Your Highness that we talk about Tommy Hutton?
Yes, it does. Go
How
ahead.
is this segment going to end?
It's going to end right now.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket. Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now!
Hail! Hail!
So yesterday was the royal birthday.
Happy birthday, my great and noble king!
The King's birthday!
I celebrated it henceforth twice a morrow.
How old are you, King? Yes.
34 years young.
You're so wise and old, King!
King Roy, did baby Claire get you a present?
Is she allowed to participate in this?
Yes.
Silence!
Yes!
Silence!
How dare you! I have traversed many miles to see my king, my liege, my silent lion.
That's a pretty good accent.
Thank you, King. Mike, did you hear that?
character, King.
Mike, did you hear the king compliment my voice?
If it's good for the king, it's good for me for now. But I've got my eyes on you, wench.
Whoa!
No, that's okay. It is a character I posed to Mike yesterday. He was
Silence! Perhaps you didn't know, but this is Roy's realm, not the wench's realm.
Let the king speak!
What was your question again?
Did baby Claire get you a gift, King Roy?
Yes, she gave me her love, and I appreciate that, Princess
The
Claire.
greatest gift of all!
I love the princess.
So, yesterday was a good day. I had birthday pies sent to me here in the studio.
Hi, Roy!
Meat pies?
No, it was not meat pies. They were sweet pies. The first one was a salted caramel pie.
Ooh!
A delicacy!
Yes, a delicacy.
Delicious.
With powdered sugar on top. And the other one was key lime pie.
What is a key lime?
I believe those are limes from Key West, if I am correct in my assumption.
What is Key West?
Where can that be found
Is
in
it-
England?
That is in the Royal Kingdom of Florida.
I don't think that's been discovered yet, King Roy.
Roy, what did you eat of all the pies?
There's still some pie left. It's at home.
May I have some?
Talking too much.
She is talking too much, right? She is talking too
I
much.
just want to participate.
When you say at home, you mean the royal castle, of course.
Yes, the Royal Castle is in the Royal Refrigerator.
May your flame burn eternal, king.
Yes, the stove will.
Refrigerator?
Yeah.
I said flame burn eternal.
There are no
Thank you.
stoves.
There are no stoves.
What is a refrigerator?
Chamber pot.
Oh, the ice box. The
The-
royal ice box. That's
Of
what you
course,
meant.
of course. Ice?
Such a wise king inventing words.
After I received the pie, we went to the Royal Pub to enjoy a event,
Ye old pub.
the Royal Sport of Football.
Has that been invented, or did the Chinese do it ages ago?
They were kicking skulls around.
King Roy invented it, of course.
Roy, King Roy, were you upset by the outcome?
What role is she playing in this?
Her accent really is all over the place.
It really is, right? It is.
Roy!
How
I'm
many?
a friendly wench!
How many wenches? It's like 7 personality wenches on the accent.
You know what? The accent was a lot worse yesterday.
Who is
Now there
that?
is no accent. What is going on? Here?
Silence!
Who's that?
Silence!
What is going on here?
Ah,
I don't
So yes, we enjoyed the event at Yay Pub at J. Wakefield
Ye old
Pub. Ye Old Pub.
Oh, Wakefield, the Jays.
Yeah, I enjoyed the event. That was not the result that I was looking for, but
Sorry, we can kill everyone who disappointed you.
you
It is
don't have to
done.
do that. No,
It's done.
I'm sorry.
Roy has ordered it.
Yeah,
It's done.
I have ordered the royal.
I don't get
execution.
that. I don't think wenches are allowed to make this
Silence!
decision.
Silence! 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 Silence!
You're upsetting the king.
You too! Not
Yeah.
a fan of the wench. Not a fan of the wench.
Yeah, you're gonna have
like
to.
a mouse.
You're gonna have to work on your accent there, Mina. Yeah, they're all correct. It's all over the place.
It
What is
was
troubling
much
you?
worse before.
She's stepping all over my comedic timing.
Shall we get rid of Croatia, King Roy?
No, not yet. Not yet. Let's see how the final of the Royal Sport of Football. Let's see
Royal
about the
Army
final.
is standing by, awaiting your orders, my liege.
And on Monday, I will come to my decision. If we can take out Croatia.
Wonderful. What else is troubling, my lord?
Well, troubling. So yeah, as I was saying last week, Claire is crawling officially, despite the fact that somebody last week said that it was the 6th time that I brought it up. No, she is officially crawling.
Who said that? Off with his head!
Off with his head!
Off with his head!
Off with his head.
Thank you,
There
Mina.
you go. We're working on something called chemistry.
I was told not to talk. The wench is sitting in the corner in a fetal position over her pot.
Gentlemen, should we allow her to talk?
Not as much.
It's up
Not
to
as
you,
much.
King
She's really
Roy.
stepping on that.
Your knight has a lot of opinions and sets a lot of rules in this and every other realm.
Okay. Please speak.
No.
No!
No, she said nice.
No, I said
You weren't listening.
Silence! Silence! Silence!
Silence! Silence! Who allowed the town drunk?
Down. I'm not the town drunk.
You're the way,
Mina.
Silence!
Drunk.
Silence! Drunk!
Silence!
Drunk!
I shall tie you to the rack.
So, let's switch gears here.
What's a gear?
There it is. I knew that was coming.
What's next on the royal docket?
So the
What's
LeBron-
a docket?
What?
There were dockets back then. This wench.
Were there really?
So the LeBron mural in Los Angeles. they're going.
LeBron mural?
Yeah, yes,
LeBron? I know what a mural is.
Los Angeles?
Los Angeles. Yes.
You know what? I shall suspend disbelief for you, my lord, because anything you say goes.
That must be on a newer map we have not seen yet.
The distant kingdom that I have traveled from.
Yes. Yes.
Very accurate.
Mina's kingdom. That mural was painted over because of some zealous Kobe Bryant fans kept vandalizing the mural.
The Black Mamba of the West.
Yes, the Black Mamba of the West.
Is there a ghost?
Is she doing a haunted house?
Silence!
I'm emoting.
The moaning.
I'm emoting.
You're emoting. And now she's crying. It seems like you're wiping your
Why are you
eyes.
guys not in character still?
Did the drunk make you cry?
Tell us more about the defacing, King Roy.
Yes, the Kobe fans kept defacing the mural because I don't know if they're jealous or not. Why is that? You guys can't have nice things. Why
What
is
should the
that?
punishment be, King Roy?
I like beheadings.
Well,
Find that fair.
I love blood.
now
Drawn and quartered.
Now-
All of them.
Her timing's not great.
Silence!
my timing's not
And
great.
the poor court justice has been trying to work in the entire time.
He's been very quiet
Very
today.
silent. I haven't laughed once.
Please, Court Jester.
He just came back from a long journey afar.
How was that journey, Court Jester?
Ciao!
How was that journey, Court
Italy
Jester?
and all you learned was chow.
This segment is going from bad to worse.
Thank you.
I didn't know that the segment would turn on me, King Roy. How is your accent worse than Mina's? You
What
heard
a
us
shame.
before.
What a pity.
Why did you become a German boy?
Once again, how was that journey, Court Jester?
It was good, King Roy. I traveled many places. I saw many faces.
Why do you sound like Augustus Gloop?
What is happening?
Did you have any
You
wine?
also gained weight on your honeymoon.
Silence!
Drunk.
Did you have any wine, Court Jester?
Many wine was sipped, King Roy.
And how were they?
They were luxurious. What's next on the docket, King Roy?
Please move on.
What is a docket?
So down here in the Royal Kingdom, apparently there is a armless man who stabbed somebody.
Oh,
Was it the drunk?
oh, it
No, it
wasn't
was
me.
not the drunk. An armless man that stabbed somebody. Can you explain this?
What is armless?
What do you mean, what is armless? There was a person who had no arms.
One without
Oh,
arms.
I thought you were trying to say homeless, King Roy, and could
No.
not pronounce it.
No.
That would be one
Actual
without
armor.
a home.
Actually, no arms.
Actual no arms.
We
Yeah,
need to
actually
find
no
a
arms.
new one finally now. Of all the confusing things, how is that the one you don't understand?
Armless man.
How did he accomplish stabbing somebody with no arms?
This took a dark turn.
Is this a riddle?
Yes, it's a riddle.
Well,
Yes.
he has feet, I'd imagine.
Ooh, perchance he used his teeth, King Roy.
I don't believe so. No. Apparently, he did use his feet.
He used his feet?
He used his
That's why
feet.
I'm your favorite knight.
Yes.
And that's
How
why you are my
many
noble
teeth
king.
did he have?
He had. Huh? I'm sorry. How many feet did he have?
Teeth.
Teeth? I believe he had all of them.
A man of wealth.
So the nominations for the here we go. The nominations for the Emmy Awards are going to be announced today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There it
What
is.
is an Emmy Award? Do you know what an Emmy Award is? Anyone? Fat boy from Germany?
It seems as though the king may travel time.
These are awards for the best television shows and actors and technicians.
You have to
What
know where this is
technician?
going
Yeah.
at this
What
point.
technician?
You have to know we don't know what television.
Yes, I understand that, which is why I am questioning my decision.
So
on
much
bringing this up.
disrespect for the king.
Yes.
Doth rain such wise and noble news from your time machine.
Thank you. I can't even ask you what your predictions would be for the Emmy since
Did
you don't
someone
know.
say axe? I can axe all of your doubters. All
You
the Croatians.
did say act.
I
You
can
did
axe
say
all
act.
the Croatians you want. my
You
lord.
said it. You walked into that one.
Yes, I walked into that one.
Just like plenty of Croatians will walk into my axe.
What's next, King Roy?
The bed is running out.
Is it? Oh,
Well,
good.
I feel like he's run out of stuff.
We have about 8 seconds left.
I'm gonna have to go over here to this mouse, which is an actual mouse, a little rodent, and
I love you, King Roy.
hit something called the space bar. You taught me this.
Oh, we're gonna keep going.
No, I think you should end the segment. I think you should end, unless
Yes,
it's got something.
Silence! Silence!
I had one more thing, but I'm not going to get into
no,
it.
No, please, my
No,
king.
no, I'm
My
not going to get into it.
My liege.
Ending the segment.
Please, please, please,
No, no.
please,
Go us with your thoughts.
No, I am not going to dignify your peasants.
please.
Please, please,
Please, you want to-
please.
All right.
Please.
Sarah Palin is angry at Sacha Baron Cohen for being
we
Duke.
probably
Okay,
should
we're out
end
of
this
time.
real quick. Okay, that's it for
End
this
of
week's
segment.
edition of
Thank you,
Roy's
King.
Round. Thank you, King. Everybody, praise the King, and as we
All
chariot him
hail
away.
King
Oh, King Roy is the best. Mina, you were
Slim, hit the
terrible.
commercial.
Someone go to break
Slim,
right
hit
now.
the commercial.
Next event button,
Slim,
please.
are you not listening?
Slim,
Slim, wake up.
Lord
Please,
Slim,
Slim.
may I hit it?
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stugatz on the ticket.
All right, let's deconstruct this for a second as the local hour more and more becomes something that we give Miami in order to explain what the hell we're doing in the national hour so that the jokes are inside. That was just a radio bit, Roy's Realm. And Mina, for some reason, while looking directly at Roy, as these guys, as everyone tries something here to do sketch comedy, improv, whatever the nonsense is, Roy is not looking at Mike and Billy and Chris as they talk. Roy is only looking straight ahead at Mina and the town drunk. And Mina, Roy was not stepping on Mike, Billy, or Chris, but Mina and Roy, looking directly into each other's eyes, kept talking at the same time. It must have happened 20 times. The wench, the wench had a whole skit that she wanted to get in. What was your
No.
What were you talking about during the break? Because you were wrong because the witch couldn't make an appearance.
Yeah. So don't be fooled by my insanely accurate DMX impersonation. I'm very bad at accents, but I love them so much. So the first time I heard this bit, what was it, 3 weeks ago, Mike, when you guys first debuted
Roughly
it?
a month, yeah.
I texted Mike immediately. I said, this is my I feel like the listeners might not, maybe they like it, I don't know, but could be controversial, but this is my favorite because I love voices. So I have spent 3 weeks perfecting a character just on the off chance I would get to participate in Roy's Realm. Then last night, as I unveiled it to Mike, I was told that it was too unpleasant to listen to.
Wow, so you were censored, a censored wench or witch or
Well,
what?
I was a witch. Like a witch who has boils on her face and loves the king, but no one wants to make eye contact with her. She's too disgusting. Her voice is gross.
Oh, was Mike the politically correct 2018 executive?
No, I wasn't. I would have loved to have heard it, but the problem is she couldn't make it through 3 words without cracking up. It was problematic. This is
no. Let's just lay out. No. Let's lay out and just watch her and see if it could come out without her laughing.
Oh, the mighty Roy. The kingdom calls me a witch, but I just want to please my king.
Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been a great idea.
No, you got to stay in character.
A pox on your family, Levitard. A pox on your family, Ryan and Cody. And you, I don't remember your name. A pox on all of you. I only please my king. See, I thought it was
I'm Googling what a pox is, but that was actually pretty good.
A pox is a great comedic word, is what a pox is.
Enough.
Oh, that's your...
Oh, maybe this is your wheelhouse.
Mina's realm.
I should have done this.
You want to try it now? Let's try it right now.
It's too late now.
Let's do it right now.
No.
Let's do it.
This is your kingdom.
No, let's swing it around. Let's swing it around.
Do we have the court jester to introduce her?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. I'm glad he's standing by.
Mina, what's your name?
The witch.
All hail! Her Majesty, the witch will speak now.
Hail!
I have traveled.
You must stay in character.
Enough!
Okay, Mina.
Silence. I have traveled across many lands to see my king. I have traveled to cast a spell of goodwill on Prince Gary. Bring me to Prince Gary.
I get that joke.
Wait.
Thanks, Billy. Where is the young prince? I would like to bless him with eye of newt, toe of frog, snout of salamander.
You're at the wrong castle. It's Princess Claire.
No, because 2 gods called your baby Gary once.
Gary once.
Remember?
Thank you, Billy.
That's
Thank
the
you, Billy.
joke.
Yes, I understand. Thank you. You listen to your witch. Oh, all right. I found a lane.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Ooh.
You listen to your witch.
Listen to the witch.
You're my witch, and I love the witch.
Are we now worshipping the witch?
We are now worshipping the witch. We sound a little bit more evil.
The king has lost his kingdom?
No, that's a different beat.
I have just conquered the land of Croatia. England is next. No kingdom can stand in the face of the mighty witch.
Such an evil, conquering witch.
But Croatia won!
We've eliminated Croatia.
What is next on my docket?
Wait a minute, but England.
England lost to Croatia.
Enough.
England lost.
Enough.
It's pretty important.
It's impossible, but the town drunk has crossed realms. It's the same drunk.
I have killed the town drunk.
What?
Yes!
What?
Yes!
What?
Yes!
What?
My
What?
wonderful witch! I love it! Killing the town drunk!
He speaketh from the dead. Ignore him. If no one listens,
I shall employ the dead army and kill all the drunks.
bring me my dragon.
I'm on it.
You don't sound evil enough. Work on it.
I'm on it.
There you go. Much better.
What is next on my docket? Where shall we conquer next?
Are we conquerors?
I think she's out of material is what she's trying to tell you guys in her witch voice.
I feel this went well.
I thought it went okay, too. There. You're done, or do you have more?
dead.
If you,
The town
You're
drunk
dead. Who is this
dead.
drunk that is a zombie drunk? A White Walker. But instead of ice, it's bourbon. Okay, that was good. Everybody, and scene. I feel good about that. You want to talk about Mellow to Miami?
I feel like it was better than the wench. That's all.
No, that was good. It was good. What do you think?
Did I ruin it? I thought it was good. Did you want to keep going?
It was great. The whole idea with the drunk coming back.
Yeah.
The drunk coming back was just like, whoa,
Right,
layers now,
so
layers. There's a callback to the previous segment.
Walker, yeah,
really exploring this whole theater of the mind
We're just
thing.
figuring it out.
Yeah,
together.
man. That's what I love about this this art form.
No bad choices.
You have a budget of infinity. Really, you can go anywhere.
Her name's Claire, by the way. Yeah.
No, it's Gary
it's
for
Claire.
the purpose.
No, it's
but
Claire.
the joke is that
Doesn't matter.
we explained it. We explained it. Carmelo at the 4?
Well, I was just going to say, me and Mike's realm is a lot less fun than the one that they were just doing because it's Mellow to Miami.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket. Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
I'm not feeling well.
Why not, King Roy?
I have a royal migraine.
Oh, no!
We're off to a great start.
Shall I tell the town witch to cook up something in the cauldron?
Yes, please, can you do that? Because I am certainly not feeling well.
At once, my liege.
I don't know what to do anymore.
How can we assist you, King Roy?
By not yelling in my ear.
All right.
Yeah, that would not be a good situation
That's
for me.
integral to this segment, King Roy.
I understand that. But
We are
please.
here to serve you.
Thank
There's a pressure point between your index finger and your thumb. Really press on it.
I am doing
This
that right
volume better?
now. A little lower there, Court Jester.
Is this volume better?
Absolutely not. I don't even know what you are doing. This hurts.
Is this volume better, my liege?
Yes, actually it is. It's much better. Thank you.
Oh, no.
I shall stay right here because I always have your ear and am your favorite royal subject.
Yes, you are, and I appreciate what you are doing.
I thought I was your favorite.
You're definitely not now as you continue to scream in my ear.
I shall smite thee!
Oh, God. That hurts. So this week there was no sports, especially on Wednesday. So I have a royal proclamation.
Oh, you didn't catch the jousting?
Oh, no, I did not. No, because I was in bed with this migraine. I'm sorry.
In the royal throne.
It's been a long time with this migraine.
Silence! Town Drunk is back! Silence!
Oh, my God.
What are you proclaiming, King Roy?
The proclamation is no days off for sports. No days off.
We agree!
Yes!
Hail the royal King Roy!
Put it in the
Shall
scroll.
it be written? So shall it be done?
Put it in the scroll.
Hail!
Hail! Hail! It seems unpractical, King Roy.
How's that?
Impractical jester.
Silence!
All right. Hulk Hogan. He was suspended for
The
for
Duke
what?
of Bolea?
Yes, the Duke. Yes, the Duke of Bolea. He was suspended.
Terry Bollea. That's right.
Yeah. He was suspended for saying the N-word in a sex tape. And the WWE has recently reinstated him to the Hall of Fame.
Cannonball!
Sex tape, my lord?
Yes, sex tape. I understand that hasn't been invented yet.
As in a horny adhesive.
Yeah, so the WWE has reinstated him, and a lot of the black wrestlers are not happy.
Greco-Roman wrestlers?
Yes, the black Greco-Roman wrestlers. Yes, they are not happy. They are not happy at all. Really, the WWE was caught in a rock and a hard place. I mean, it is Hulk Hogan, and his era.
He was caught between The Rock and a hard place?
I haven't seen the
That
hard
was-
place wrestle.
He was stuck in between Dwayne Johnson and a hard place.
I should have said pardon the pun after I said that. I apologize.
What is a pun? Dwayne Johnson from Skyscraper?
Skyscraper. Yes. Dwayne Johnson from Skyscraper. The WWE was caught in a tight bind there, and it is Hulk Hogan. He redefined the era of wrestling.
Does this displease my king?
Hulk Hogan actually displeases the king. Yes.
Fetch the dragon! Fetch the dragon!
But I understand what the WWE had to do there, so it is what it is.
We shall smite the Duke of Bolea! Who's with me?
Banish him from the kingdom, King Roy! Banish him! Banish him!
Or at least remove him from the Hall of Fame!
Banish him!
Do you guys like leftovers? Leftover food?
More of my speed, this topic.
Yes. I bought KFC.
KFC? What does that acronym stand for?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh!
What is Kentucky?
What is fried?
Shall we take it over, my lord?
Yes, actually, you should take over Kentucky Fried Chicken and make it ours. Yes, do that.
Right away.
Conquer.
Silence!
Let us conquer the land of chickens!
All right, back to my original question. Do you guys like leftovers?
I love leftovers!
You mean the scraps that we throw under the table that the town drunk feasts on? Always? Perpetually?
They're so delicious.
Silence!
Quiet.
I once saw him eating just straight styrofoam.
Man, that seems unhealthy, town drunk. It seems really unhealthy.
So do I, Your Highness.
Silence! What does the king think of leftovers?
Oh, it is fantastic, especially around Thanksgiving time.
Oh yes.
It's wonderful. Wonderful. I know you like that, Court Jester.
I do.
Sleep training. We are sleep training the princess, and I've been relegated to a air mattress.
Her Majesty, Princess Royal Claire?
Yes. Princess Claire.
Princess Claire. How is this? How is the sleep training?
Princess Claire.
Princess Claire.
Princess Claire.
Princess Claire. Princess Claire.
So the original plan was for the queen and the princess to have an air mattress in her room at the crib so she can keep an eye on her.
The lovely queen.
And I would be in the royal bed.
The queen. I love the queen.
A
Does the
bed?
royal court know what the queen's name is?
Gary?
The queen.
The queen.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Wow.
2 minutes.
I shall slay you.
Yes!
Put him on the
Get
rack.
out of here!
Put him on the rack.
Go.
Be gone with you!
Go.
Exile.
Goodbye.
I don't really
Goodbye.
know what they did at Braveheart in the end, but I'm going to do it to you.
Yeah, so the story flipped on me because I ended up on the air mattress while the queen and the princess is sharing the royal bed.
Erroneous!
I sleep on hay.
The queen's bed is made of the finest horsehair.
Yes, it is.
A hair mattress. Now I get it.
That's what he meant. I thought he misspoke.
The Royal Roy never misspeaks.
Pardon me.
So it's the 10th anniversary of Breaking Bad, and the cast had a reunion. And I would like to make a proclamation.
Ooh.
What
I'm
is
completely confused on this.
Breaking Bad?
Yes, Breaking Bad.
Cast?
Cast?
An
Cast.
iron cast?
An
No,
iron
not an
cast.
iron cast.
An iron cast.
Hail your throne, my
The king meant an iron cast.
If anyone shall challenge you, I shall smite them.
He said iron cast. He did not misspeak again. He said iron cast.
The performers of said show had a reunion the day before. And the proclamation is Breaking Bad is the official Kingdom's television show.
Hell, I have no idea what a television is or a show, but I agree.
The king has proclaimed.
And hail the princess.
So shall it be read and so shall it be done.
So
But-
shall it be done.
By the age of 16, every person in the kingdom must watch this show.
Even the princess?
Even the princess.
Oh, I love the princess.
I believe the rating on that show is above 16.
Princess.
We will allow that.
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire.
That's the joke.
Get the ale out of your hand and words out of your mouth!
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire.
So one of the performers, Aaron Paul, his name, brought his daughter to the reunion.
Aaron of Paul.
Aaron of Paul.
House Paul.
And dressed his baby daughter.
A common baby.
Nothing like the princess.
In what?
Princess Claire. 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 Princess Claire.
Princess
Silence! Silence!
So Aaron of Paul dressed his daughter in a Walter White chemical suit onesie. It was pretty cute, and the king approves of that move.
Adorable!
Approved.
So, you guys remember now that's what I call music?
No! I do!
Now that's what I call chamber music.
Do you want me to remember?
No, you don't have to remember. No. But it's coming out with its 100th edition. It's a milestone for now. That's what I call music.
Our king is so wise, inventing all of these things.
The VV edition.
It is now 35 years old. Can you believe that? 35 years old.
I cannot, my lord.
I cannot believe that.
No
one
that's
lives to
shocking.
35 in our day. If someone makes it to 21, they're ancient. Because of illness. And general bacteria that haven't even been invented.
Plague.
Silence! Silence! You're the plague!
And finally, the Miami Hurricanes football team uniforms have been updated. And it looks a lot better than what it did last year.
I'm really confused. Really confused.
Why is that?
Miami Hurricanes uniforms, I'm just lost.
You just lost.
Yes. Can we talk more about the princess, though?
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Gary. Princess Claire.
2
Shall
minutes.
I
2 minutes.
I shall smite thee.
What? You thought I was going to catch you there.
Very clever line, though.
Yeah, so in the uniform update, so no pattern on the jersey. It has the logo, the U on the collar, and they changed the nameplate on the back. It looks a lot better than it did last year. So
Is Malika Brozier still the quarterback?
yes, yes.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Does he still throw dots?
Well, if you could call it dots, yeah, sure. Yes, he still throws dots.
Do you agree that this is a must-win game for Ed of Orgeron?
Yes, must-win game for Ed Orgeron.
This seat must be so hot.
Oh, the fire from the dragon, making the seat hotter.
Not the fire that burns from your intense deity. I honor you, my lord.
Princess Claire.
And Princess Claire.
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
Oh crap, he has Sports Center. Yeah, Sports Center.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Guest on the Dan Le Batard Show appear via the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. You okay? You good? Yeah. All right. Here's your Sports Center
Mike
update.
takes those mistakes hard.
Oh, that's going to sit with him for a while.
Mike
yeah.
is less than willing to laugh at the incompetence of that.
I mean, Billy has moved on from his mistake rather quickly. I don't even think Billy thinks he made a mistake. He's already eating donuts.
Billy, from which mistake are you speaking of? Are you talking about the mistake that he made earlier today or the one that got him banished to the pool yesterday?
The one from yesterday. I made a similar mistake. We played it yesterday. The first question I asked of Chuck Norris. I didn't eat for a week after that. Billy's already eating.
Right, he's already shoveling chocolate donuts into his face. Anyway, do the sports flash so we could get to Roy's realm.
Ooh.
The Yankees have pulled Sonny Gray from its starting rotation and placed him in the bullpen. Lance Lynn will replace Gray in the starting rotation. More woes for the Yankees pitching staff as J.A. Happ was placed on the DL with hand, foot, and mouth disease. And finally, a 10-year-old swimming phenom just broke a long-standing Michael Phelps record over the weekend at the Far West International Championship in California, where he won the 100-meter butterfly in 1 minute 9 seconds and 38 hundredths of a second. That's more than a second better than the 100-meter butterfly record that Phelps set at the championship in 1995. The boy's name, Clark Kent. Not at home? Not a problem. Because now you can get pizza delivery to over 150,000 unexpected outdoor locations like parks, beaches, and more with Domino's Hotspots. Visit Domino's.com for details on Domino's Hotspots. For all the latest headlines and information, tune in to Sports Center on ESPN Radio all throughout the day.
Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
All right. I've been trying to get down to the root issue of my migraines. So this week I've gone to a chiropractor.
You have migraines, King Roy?
We're going to this again.
Yes.
The first time you did this, you said your head hurt, and that didn't really work. We're going
Are you
back.
questioning the king?
No! Silence!
Was it the evil spell of a witch, King Roy?
Apparently not. I went to the chiropractor.
For your headaches?
Yes.
Is there a bird in here?
That is just my.
She's going to ruin it.
She is ruining this.
She's going to ruin it. She's going to ruin it.
Just stay quiet for a while.
Well, if she's not going to ruin it, I'm going to ruin it. So
It's already ruined.
Silence! 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 So you went to the chiropractor and
Yes.
they put you on the rack, right, my lord?
Yes, they put me on a rack, and all they did was crack my neck, and that was it. So that didn't work.
Would you like me to crack their necks? How dare they touch my king?
Yes, you can do that.
King Roy, I have traveled thousands of miles on my American Airlines broomstick to see you.
Is that the Cookie Monster?
Let her get the bit out.
I have one voice.
Let her get the bit out.
Are you sure?
Silence!
Silence!
I have traveled thousands of miles to bring a cure for the ailment of your brain.
This would appear to be dying on the vine, my lord. Would you like me to smite her?
No. All right, so I went to an ear, nose, and throat next.
Let me throw her in the chamber.
No.
Ear, nose, and throat?
Ear, nose, and throat.
Is that like hand, foot, and mouth disease? It's going around these parts.
No. There's a doctor who specializes in ears, noses, and throats, apparently.
What's a doctor?
So apparently I have a sinus infection and an abnormality.
Kill the sinus infection! Overthrow the king!
That doctor's a liar!
King Roy?
Oh, no.
Which is blocking one of my sinuses, so that might be the issue.
Try this.
my mic.
I'll hold one nostril and you blow really hard. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did he give you a potion for what ails you?
Yes, he gave me a prescription to antibiotics.
A per what?
Antibiotics, a prescription.
What is a biotic?
And why are we anti? Would you like me to send the army?
Shall we kill all the biotics?
Kill all the biotics!
Kill the biotics!
Kill the biotics!
Kill the biotics!
Kill all the biotics!
It's the dragon!
So Paul Manafort has a $15,000.
Baron Manafort of the Manaforts?
Is he a biotic?
No, he has a $15,000 ostrich skin jacket.
Fit for a king such as you.
Such as I. So I did some research into what athletes have foolishly spent their money on.
Research.
You mean jousters?
Jousters.
Jousters.
Greatest athletes in all the land. The only athletes in the land, because all we do is joust. It's the only thing we know how to do.
And sword fight.
Of course! But that's not just my sport, that is my passion.
Marquise Daniels spent money on a 3D pendant of his likeness, a face, jewel head piece of his face.
A what?
A 3D?
3D.
Three dragons! I got it.
Darnell Dockett spent money on an alligator. He owns an alligator. That was $500.
We have several of those guarding your moat.
Bernie Kosar picked up 60 cell phone bills of other people. He paid for cell phone.
Is this segment you just reading stats now?
King Roy, might I inquire? King Roy, might I inquire as to the health of Princess Claire? Definitely not because I want to eat her. Just inquiring.
You want to eat the princess?
Princess Claire.
Princess Claire.
How is
Princess Claire?
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire.
Princess Claire?
Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Princess Claire. Feel free to answer about Princess Claire. King Roy, we're waiting on Princess Claire's update. Princess Claire.
Sleeps on an air mattress. She's your man.
She doesn't sleep on the air mattress. I sleep on the air mattress while she's in her
Goodbye, you
crib.
my king.
We get the story straight.
Princess Claire, how is she doing? Princess
So Claire is learning how to stand now. She's pulling herself up, and she's able to stand while leaning on the rail of the playpen. So that's a milestone, ladies and gentlemen. The baby's grown up.
Bring her to me. Just for a casual meeting, definitely not to eat her. Bring her to me. I shall bless her.
2 minutes in the dungeon.
No, what?
Get her out of here. Thank you.
Wow.
Get her out of here. Get her.
Silence! Silence!
Get to the dungeon.
Silence!
Get to the dungeon.
Only because you're the king.
And a great king you are.
The greatest of kings.
So Glenn Jacobs, better known as Kane from WWE, is now the new mayor of Knox County in Tennessee. Congratulations to him.
I don't understand any of the words you said because they don't exist in our time.
Okay.
I know what a mayor is, I think.
A cane is a crutch to aid walking, is it not?
We have those? I've just been hopping around on one leg.
It's one of the newest inventions.
So EA Sports had omitted a line in a song in Madden NFL 19 that had Colin Kaepernick's name in it.
Cannonball!
They're saying that it was a mistake and it was on them.
Colin of Kaepernick?
That's right, Colin.
I shall kneel before him! Kneel before Colin of Kaepernick!
And finally, this disappearing dog owner challenge for somebody's lifting like a bed sheet and then dropping them, going into the other room, fooling a dog as if they disappeared. I think that's torturing the dog. So here's a proclamation.
Royal proclamation, everybody!
Silence everyone!
Silence everyone!
Let it be heard! What is the Hound Proclamation?
Get the scroll!
Let's stop.
Stop interrupting the king!
Let's
Silence, drunk! The king is about to speak!
Get out of there!
Let's stop doing the disappearing dog owner challenge. It has been banned from the kingdom.
So shall it be written?
So shall it be
Shall it be done?
Thank you.
Can we talk about Princess Claire one more time, please? Princess Claire, Princess Claire. Princess Claire, Princess Claire.
She's the worst, man. She's the worst. Like, you gotta stay in character. Now she's good. Now when she's running around in the other studio with a hockey stick as a broom, it's funny for the people watching on ESPN. Ooze. But she was a disaster as the witch or the wench. What happened? What was that?
Was anyone expecting that?
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stucats on the ticket.
So Drew Brees did a conference call. We'll get to Roy's realm in a second. It's got a few touches this time that I'm not used to seeing. But he did a conference call, Stugats, and he said, quote, of Baker Mayfield, quote, I think he can be a lot better than me, end quote.
Way to put the pressure on him.
But I mean, is it even possible to be a lot better than Drew Brees? Is it possible for anybody to be a lot better than Drew Brees?
That's Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady.
I mean, they're not a lot better.
They're a lot better.
Okay, thanks.
You don't think Tom Brady's a lot better than Drew Brees?
I mean, I'm saying that's the top end of the quarterback tree in the NFL. You're not going to be a lot like Drew Brees plays the position, has mastered the position as well as just about anybody's mastered the position. You're not going to play it a lot better than him, are you?
No, I guess you're right.
Within physical limitations that he might have that that, Baker Mayfield seems like he also has those same kinds of physical limitations.
No, you're right. So to say he's going to be a lot better, because Brady and Rodgers are better. They're not that much better than Brees. I was exaggerating, obviously. But so, yeah, that's ridiculous. A lot better than one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Wow, you went the other way on
Crazy.
You weren't listening to me at all at the beginning, were you? You just decided to go whichever route it is was convenient.
That's what I do, yeah.
Time now for Roy's Realm.
Traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
All right, so the previous weekend, we all went to Charlie Hume's wedding, me and the shipping container.
A royal procession.
And I decided to take my daughter.
Princess Claire!
Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire! Princess Claire!
You brought her without permission, King Roy.
What?
Princess Claire!
From the noble Humes.
Yeah, I did not ask Charlie if I could bring Claire to the...
Nor should you! You're the king!
The king does as the king wants.
She was very well behaved on the airplane. I was very proud of her. Going to Baltimore, that's where we ended up going.
Kingdom of Baltimore.
Yes.
Baltimore.
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 It's a merry land.
And on the way back, however, it did not go too well. She was crying. She has a cold, and it kind of disturbed the people around her.
A cold warm her up. Have you given her these biotics?
We killed the biotics.
We are antibiotics.
We killed the biotics.
Antibiotics.
Did we kill them too soon?
Apparently you did.
Fetch the biotics.
Fetch all the biotics.
Save the remaining biotics.
To me. I shall torture them.
Bring the princess the biotics.
We shall set their homes aflame, my dear lord.
But in between those two flights, it was a great time. We had a lot of fun at Charlie's wedding.
Quick question. Flight. You mean on a dragon of some kind? Or a chariot that just goes really fast? Or...
What do you mean by flight, exactly?
Silence!
Silence! Silence!
Silence!
Silence!
No, it's called an airplane.
An air what?
An airplane.
I will not refute you. I just have no idea what you're
The
talking
king
about.
is never wrong.
Never wrong. I'm sorry to doubt you, my liege.
Congratulations, Dan, on your engagement.
Oh,
Sorry.
Silence!
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 Who would marry the town drunk?
Somebody who must really love him, I guess.
Impossible!
How can you love that face? It is hideous.
So, once again, congratulations, Dan.
Love truly is blind.
I have a proclamation.
Royal proclamation!
Silence! Silence!
Sorry. Quiet, everyone.
No more weather delays in sports, period.
Oh!
Play through it.
So shall it be written? So shall it be done? What if there is lightning, King Roy?
Play through it. Hope you don't die.
You're so wise, my king.
The Georgia State head coach Sean Elliott tore his bicep after giving a very aggressive fist bump in a celebration.
Odd segue.
Yeah, I got really nothing to say about that.
Okay, well, weren't they your notes? They were your...
Silence!
You fat, miserable, engaged person!
Send him to the dungeon,
Who
my
would
lord!
marry
Send
you?
him to the dungeon!
I read it in the Miami Herald scroll. Nobleman by the name of Gregory P. Coty got the scoop.
The Jaguars head coach Doug Marrone said that he does not watch the Super Bowl. He hasn't watched it since he was 12 years old. Apparently.
Liar!
Yeah, I am.
Jaguar?
Yes, Jaguar.
Jaguar. Not familiar with that animal. Not around these parts.
I believe it's a type of cat.
Super Bowl?
Yes, Super Bowl.
How do you spell that?
That'd be SUPERBOWL.
Oh, a superb owl, of course!
Is that some sort of communal dish?
No, it's an owl that's just spectacular. It's superb.
Ah, the wise owl!
Put it on your crest. An owl is wise, just like you, my king.
I have a proclamation.
Another proclamation!
Holy bleep. Wow, what? A rare double proclamation day, though.
Send that drunk to the dungeon,
Send
my
him
king!
to the dungeon, my king. He is trying to thwart your kingdom.
Please.
You can look into his eyes if they can open because he is so drunk.
Send him away.
Send him away, my king.
Please send him away.
I shall dispatch of him.
Send him
Let
away.
me.
Send him away.
2 shekels, 2 minutes.
Oh, man.
Wow!
King.
Wow.
That is how you rule with your iron fist.
You are fair and just, my king!
He's spitting on me.
So sorry, my liege.
Up with his head!
Allow me. No, it's a little. I'm just sorry. I apologize. There you go, my king.
I get so excited!
Kept a little too excited.
It's a second
Kiss
proclamation.
the king's
The
ring!
second proclamation
You have
is
a ring I can
Kiss
kiss.
the king's ring!
Kiss the jewels on the crown.
Kiss it!
You are my king.
154 games in Major League Baseball. 154. That should be the amount of games that should be played.
Drunk in his dungeon with a stupid hat on! What is that?
Miserable drunk.
Mumbling to himself.
Major League Baseball.
154 games in Major League Baseball. We should go back to that.
So shall it be written?
So
shall it be
done.
So 8 fewer games, King Roy.
Yes. 8 fewer games.
What does that accomplish? I'm sorry for questioning you.
Not question.
I'm
your
sorry.
8 fewer games.
My liege, there are those in the kingdom that doubt you.
I
Perhaps
bow before you and apologize.
Kneel before the king. Kneel before the king.
Give me a ring, King. I will kiss it. I apologize
Established
for
previously.
questioning you.
Does not have a ring. You have to kiss a jewel.
This seems like a good thing television should capture instead of Dan texting.
Perhaps the camera should pan.
It seems as though they're not paying attention in far off Washington. I'm gonna go back to my seat now.
Yeah, before you do that, 2 shekels.
Oh!
You have to join the town drunk in
I'm
the
a simple
dungeon.
man!
No, he does not have to join the town drunk in the dungeon.
He
Just
looks like
2
he has
shekels.
leprosy.
Yes, you might catch that. I have a proclamation.
Another one?
Whoa.
3 proclamation day, my liege.
Yes. No baseball game shall continue past 10 p.m. in whatever time zone that game is playing.
Why is it too late for the princess?
Yes, it's too late for the princess.
Too late for the princess. Princess Claire. Too late for the beautiful baby, adorable Princess Claire.
Rooster crows, you say? Oh.
The king has spoken.
2 hours before it strikes tomorrow. So shall it be written? So shall it be done.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket. Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
So I took Claire to the zoo a couple of weeks ago.
Princess Claire, Princess Claire, Princess Claire, Princess Claire, Princess Claire, Princess Claire, Princess Claire.
Yes, it's a place where a collection of animals are there for exhibit. And I don't think she fully understood what she was looking at, given that she's only 10 months.
But she is the brightest of all 10-month-year-old, my king.
Princess Claire.
The princess. Her knowledge knows no bounds.
So we plan on taking her back in a few months to see if she likes animals or not.
My king does not regret any decision, not even this one that on the surface seems kind of bad.
Did she see the dragons?
She did not see dragons, no.
What about the unicorns?
She did not see unicorns, no.
Did she see the town drunk?
No, the town drunk was not there.
What kind of zoo was this?
It was Zoo Miami, as that was the name of the zoo. Joe Thornton has shaved his beard.
We're shifting topics there from
Silence! Silence! Or we shall put you behind bars like these zoo animals.
Joe Thornton has shaved his beard to start this NHL season, which begins tonight.
Thornton of Joe!
His beard got about, I would say, a half foot long. It got pretty ridiculous, and he's finally shaved that off, so he's going to start anew. Starting tonight. The NHL season starts tonight.
I haven't shaved my entire life because we don't have that technology just yet. If only there were a club where I could play, one shekel.
Oh.
A shekel shave club?
Shekel shave club.
The Bruins play the Capitals tonight, and it's Stanley Cup banner raising night for the Capitals. We get to see that tonight. So
I don't know who these Capitals are, but they don't stand a chance against wild bears.
I've heard of Lord Stanley.
Lord Stanley!
Oh, Lord Stanley!
Lord Stanley's cup.
Will we drink out of this cup?
Only if you win the competition.
Keep the town drunk away from Lord Stanley.
Why?
Silence! Silence!
Silence!
You're drunk.
So on Friday, the Chicago Cubs had the National League's best record.
The fifth sunrise of the week.
And they were a game ahead of the Brewers for the NL Central.
Ah, Brewers, we love a good ale.
Yeah!
Especially that fat drunk.
Here we are!
Wait a minute. Why?
Silence!
On Saturday, the Cubs lost to the Cardinals and the Brewers lost to the Tigers, and the NL Central ended up being tied. On Monday, the Cubs lost to the Brewers in a tiebreaker, and last night, the Cubs lost to the Rockies in the NL wildcard game.
Oh, these jousting matches?
Baseball.
What?
Baseball. That's how baseball works in 2018.
A recap of the Cubs week.
Yes, it's been a bad one for the Cubs. Bad week for the Cubs.
That's what I was going to say.
Silence! Silence! You do not question the king's judgment, even though you might have had, some validation with how that went. But I can throw him in a dungeon if you'd like.
How was the Dodgers week?
We'll find out tonight.
Yes, sir, you are walking on some very thin ice.
Just curious.
On October 16th,
I do not like how these people beneath you are making fun of you, my lord. If you want, I can smite them.
On October 16th, it will be the 50th anniversary of John Carlos and Tommy Smith's Black Power salute in the 1968 Summer Olympics.
Cannonball!
Where are we going with this?
You went Zoo Cubs week and then...
You know what? The drunk can handle this one. Let go. Have that, Have that drunk.
Welcome back, Eric Reed. He was signed by the Carolina Panthers last week.
Doubling down. Doubling down. Okay.
What is this segment today?
I wish we went back to the Cubs week.
Congratulations to Jamel Hill, who has signed on with the Atlantic.
We somehow tripled down.
Wait a minute. How did this turn into a racial segment?
My favorite ocean. That's all I've got.
Kanye West has...
Oh, Lord!
Oh, for the love of God.
Saved the yay. Yay.
The Atlantic. Oh, I get it. There's a very funny joke. The Earth is flat. I don't know what to do with any of this.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen said that she...
Oh, finally.
Kelly Kapowski.
Oh, God,
Kelly Kapowski. We were saved by the bell on that one. I'll show myself out.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen said...
What?
Silence! 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 Where did that sound
What was that noise?
What witchcraft? What sorcery?
Tiffany Amber Thiessen said that she could have been Rachel on the TV show Friends.
There's only one Rachel, okay? And it is Jennifer of Aniston, okay? There is only one Rachel. Get out of here, Kelly of Kapowski.
Gritty, the new Philadelphia Flyers mascot.
Ooh, way more down my pipe.
He seems like the town drunk to me.
Looks like a cross between Monster from the Muppet Show and the Philly Fanatic. He looks ridiculous.
So shall it be written, so shall it be done.
Was that a proclamation?
That was not a proclamation.
Oh,
Okay, when you have one of those, then you do that.
I take it back. Pardon me, my
Proclamation.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
It's been a little hit or miss, but here we are. We are back.
Pumpkin Spice Latte
Uh-huh.
will have the official distinction
Yes.
of overrated.
So shall it be written, so
Wow.
shall it be done.
What? That's not true.
Silence, drunk.
Silence, drunk.
You have a pumpkin face. There, I made fun of how fat he was. That's what we do. He's a fat drunk guy. 2 notes with a 2 very sharp notes.
We use them on television, too.
Silence.
Sort of your thing. And it's been very good for you.
Proclamation.
Another proclamation! It is a 2 proclamation day.
Maybe next time we space out the proclamation.
Yes, because the proclamations seem to really work, my king.
Another one.
Pumpkin beer is the official beer of the fall here in the kingdom.
This is right up the drunk Sally.
Yes, and it's another proclamation, so do the thing again.
2 pumpkin-themed proclamations.
Well, it is the season.
I thought there was more to that proclamation.
No, is there more?
No.
Okay.
So shall it be written,
so shall it be done.
Probably could have been under one proclamation umbrella of pumpkin theme.
Be ye careful, just
You better watch out, man.
Silence, drunk.
silence.
Proclamation.
A
More.
3rd proclamation.
A 3rd proclamation.
My king.
People who use the term just saying at the end of their sentences will spend a month in the dungeon.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's a punishment.
Oh,
Whoa.
so shall it be written.
So shall it be written.
So shall it be done.
So shall it be done.
Thank you very much. The king has spoken.
That's
Oh,
all.
that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
That was a weird ending. Just saying. Oh, damn it!
2 minutes. Dungeon.
This is the Dan Levatar show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
All right, Mike, you want to explain this, or we don't explain things around here? We want to be exclusive, not inclusive. We just do things when they're ready to be done, and we don't explain them. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a while since we did this on the radio. It is time for Roy's Realm.
Time to traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now.
Hail!
I miss hockey.
Hockey. Was that it?
Yeah,
Is there
no.
reasons as to why you miss hockey? What?
Yeah, they stopped playing.
What is hockey exactly? Because we're medieval times. You're just
you
you're
haven't
doing
done
that
this
thing
in a
again
while.
where you throw things out there to a bunch of medieval folk.
Right.
Here you
Yeah.
go, my king. It's just my face.
Is this where they have swords on their feet?
Yes, that's
What else happens in hockey that we might like?
people who score goals and they hit each other. And,
Hitting. Love that.
Pass the puck.
Puck? I don't really know, but
You don't know
there's
what-
jousting. Jousting on swords.
Yes. Yes.
Jousting. Great. And what was this? There's a team called the Knights?
No.
Yes.
All hail!
Yes, that's our
Those,
team.
Those knights are golden.
Oh, golden.
Nice.
Yes. Playing the kingdom of Las Vegas.
Oh, the city of sin.
How do you know that?
Shut up, you fat drunk slab!
Silence. Silence.
Well, you shall be banished to the dungeon.
Good luck to Guillermo as he gets married at the end of the week. Good luck to you.
Who is Guillermo?
one of the guys back there.
Guillermo of Westchester.
Thank you, my king.
Yeah, no problem. All right, proclamation.
Oh, this is our favorite part. Oh, yes. This is where my king issues an order that all of you mouth breathers must follow.
Much needed.
See, he just explained a bit there. Good job
What?
by you.
Yeah, it's a proclamation, my lord.
Bit.
And I don't know what a bit is.
Let the king speak.
I'm sorry, my lord.
People on the highway trying to change lanes before they reach the exit.
Hold on,
at the
time
very
out.
last minute.
Tons of
Oh, here we
questions.
go.
Here we go again.
Highway. People changing lanes.
How high is it?
It's pretty high.
Okay.
100 feet high? 200 feet high?
It varies on which part of the road you're on.
A road. Oh, a passageway for the horses and carriages and such.
Perhaps take the low way.
You mean the street? The low way?
What? That's for you to decide, my king.
Okay.
You're the one that makes the rules here, kid.
For those who are trying to get on an exit at the last second, I will not let you in front of me.
Exit sooner.
Of course, because you're the king. No one.
You cut in front of the king.
No, so it is written.
And shall it be done.
Shall it be done?
What is
Yeah, you guys messed that up. It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've done this on the radio.
Yeah.
And the whole blinker thing.
Yeah, turn-in signal and highway. Call it an expressway down there.
So wise. So much on things I've never heard of.
You have invented so many words.
All right. Congratulations to Tim Duncan on becoming the assistant coach for the San Antonio Spurs.
Timothy Duncan. He was born 3 years before I was born. I love Tim Duncan. He's always been a Spur. Believe it or not, even though we're medieval times, Popovich and Tim Duncan have been around forever. Yes. The weird dynasty that never went back to back. In your mind, does that affect how you regard them as one of the great dynasties?
You've lost control, my king.
It does, actually.
Is Manu Ginobili a Hall of Famer? You
I believe
have to
so.
take into account what he did on the international level.
Yeah, I believe so. He's a Hall of Famer.
Manu Ginobili is a Hall of Famer. Thank you, the king.
It's a proclamation.
So shall it be done.
You guys are out of practice on that chant, man. So out of practice.
Silence! Don't need practice for that, you fatty.
Mahershala Ali will
Fatty, drunk face.
Inappropriate drunk.
take over as Wesley Snipes
Getting sloppy. You should get help.
as Blade
We talk about you every time you turn your back.
in the MCU
You can
universe.
smell you.
I love a good blade.
Yes. The trailer came out for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom
Wait
Hanks.
a second.
How is
Blade?
this blade forged?
Hang on.
What are we
Yes.
trailing?
Blade? What is Blade?
Blade is a fictional character in a comic book that was turned into a movie.
All right, and he's
movie?
a movie.
Wesley
What is a
Snipes?
movie? Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes.
pictures.
Oh, it's a blacksmith.
Ah,
okay. It's a
Oh,
blacksmith.
yeah,
That's
the
high
black.
level comedy if you get it.
Yeah, it's black.
On the line.
Yeah, I got you.
Don't explain the joke.
Shut up! Hot drunk.
The trailer came out for A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers. And you know what? It's going to win an Oscar. How about that?
Who's Fred Rogers?
Who's Oscar?
What's an Oscar?
Yes. Oh, so he wins a
A joust versus Oscar.
Like-
wins like a
Like
Oscar's
a
the
trophy.
prize.
Like a, yeah, Oscar's the prize.
Oscar's a prize or one of your servants.
No.
Your servant is
Like
a guy
a
named Oscar.
trophy.
We shall give it to Mr. Hanks in appreciation for his likability.
Yes!
Exactly. That's exactly right. Proclamation.
Oh, the best parts.
Another one.
The best uniforms in sports belong to the Chicago Blackhawks, both home and away.
You don't think it's a bit on the line?
No.
The whole Native American face? I thought we were past that.
It's a proud native warrior.
I understand that, but it's also a cartoon of one. And it's got different flesh tones, and it just feels like you could easily make it an actual hawk that is the color black. You know,
No.
we don't need to keep putting faces of indigenous people on jerseys.
No, the actual cartoon belongs to the Cleveland Indians. That was the cartoon.
Okay, Cleveland Indians got it. That one was over the top. We all agree. This one, for whatever reason, is just accepted, and it makes me a little uncomfortable here in 2019, the year of our Lord.
And then there's the Washington racial slurs, and you got that as well. Yes.
There's a few, but the Blackhawks just flying under the radar.
Yeah. Proud native warrior.
They really are. They really are.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
Fat Drunk tried to say something. Silence, Drunk. Silence, Drunk. Stay in character, my lord.
No. Allison just went,
so
okay, I'm sorry. I'm blaming Allison for that.
Yeah, Allison spoke.
Yeah.
Mike, kind of got a thing going.
There were three.
You made an Allison Turner.
There were 3 Emmy nominations, snubs, that really made me angry when the nominations came out. Rhea Seehorn from Better Call Saul, Pamela Alden, and Aya Cash as well.
You sound angry.
Yeah, I'm very angry.
He doesn't sound angry at all. At all.
Pamela Alden from Better Things and Aya Cash from You're the Worst.
You seem indifferent about it.
Yes.
It really hasn't ignited the fire that you claim, my lord.
Yes, I was angry at the time.
Bored with the segment the way that we're
Silence, Fatty!
Very bored with the segment.
Who is Emmy?
Yes.
All right, let's end this right now. Proclamation.
Okay, great part.
Was that the proclamation?
Full sending is what we call that in the biz.
That's why I said it quickly.
You have to
get this
build
out of the way.
The SL of T.
I'm trying to end this thing right now in this proclamation.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the timing right this time.
All right, come on, let's do this now. All right. The grilled cheese is the best sandwich, especially with bacon.
Oh, of course. You can agree with that, right?
Debatable.
What?
Oh, pardon.
What? Wait, no,
Pardon
debate.
for questioning.
Embrace debate is what I always say. So it should be written, so shall it be done. Kind of petered out there.
That is all.
This is the Dan Levatar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.
Mark Stein, the great basketball reporter, mentioned to everybody this weekend that Kemba Walker said something that I believe to be shocking and not shocking all at once. Kemba Walker said after playing a game on the Celtics that it was the first time in his 9-year career that he had had a game broadcast by Mark Jackson. That is how irrelevant Kemba Walker's team has been for a decade before now. That he had never had Mark Jackson, that the lead announcing crew for ABC had never done one of his games. That's a special kind of purgatory. Time now for Roy's Realm.
To traverse the royal splendor of His Majesty's most noble kingdom. Here now is your sovereign supreme royal highness, King Roy.
All hail! His Majesty King Roy will speak now. Hail!
I'm still hungover.
Ah, yes. The ales were flowing, my king, as you graced the wedding of the town drunk.
You really know how to throw a party, Dan.
Good party.
Yeah, it was a good party.
Silence! Just because we went to your wedding doesn't mean you can talk. You reek of Grand Marnier, you sick fat drunk.
I actually would like to have him talk because it was the happiest time of his life.
Speak, peasant! You have been ordered by your king to speak.
Roy drank a lot. How many drinks?
9.
All the drinks my king drank.
9.
All of them.
And I, as your hand, was there to test every single one of them to make sure you were not poisoned.
He's still alive.
Feeling kind of
But,
happy.
yeah. So, yeah, it was a fun wedding. I got to meet Pat Riley.
A fetting.
Sir Pat of Riley.
Sir Pat Riley.
Purveyor of culture. Winner of titles. Signer of big threes. Hair that is slick and shiny like the wolf in the winter's wind.
He's a good man. Good man. Glad I got him.
He was so cool. Like, I shook his hand and I pulled down 8 boards. I was just so supremely
Nepotism joke.
And Tony Reale was there. It was so much fun. He was a fun guy to hang around.
Oh, resplendent in his energy and beauty and his compliments. He ran out of synonyms eventually.
To compliment the women. He did. He looked scintillating.
Man's drunk, even though your wife is lovely and beautiful, and I don't know how you pulled that. You cannot speak.
You outkicked your coverage.
Outkicketh your coverage.
Dan Patrick was there. Good guy. He's good. Honor to meet that man.
Is that your proclamation that Dan Patrick is a good guy? So shall it be written, so shall it be done.
Going over the guest list.
Yes, I'm going over the guest list. John Amici was there.
H.
He actually has a royal title.
He does.
OBE.
Yes.
Right?
OBE, yes.
He's very tall.
Very, very tall.
Large. Can you imagine, like, someone... He had to box people out. And...
Imagine how large his horse must be.
He has a big horse.
Oh, no.
What is this?
Is there a parrot in the room? Roy?
What noise is this?
I flew all the way to the kingdom of my... Oh, God.
She can never stay in character.
Silence, drunk.
So dumb. You made me stand in this closet with a freaking broom.
You're there.
Get it.
Stay in
Get it together, witch. We boosted you with all these special effects.
Stay in character.
Drunk. Silence, even though he makes an excellent point.
Let the parrot speak.
Someone else make
Flew
it.
all the way to the kingdom of Miami just to see the royal children, Princess Claire, Princess Juliet,
Princess Claire.
Princess Chris Cody's child, whose name I don't remember.
Princess Chris Cody's child.
All I want to do is present them with a definitely not poisoned apple.
Speaking of which, it's Claire's birthday on Thanksgiving.
What? Perchance, how much does she weigh? I'm just curious.
35 pounds.
How does she take the seasoning?
It sounds like she wants to eat the Princess Claire.
Simple questions.
Princess Claire.
Sounds like
Princess Chris Cody's baby, whose name Mina doesn't remember.
We shall rename the holiday Claire Giving.
Claire giving proclamation. So shall it be written. So shall it be done.
We're supposed to be doing the Turkey Trot, which is a local marathon down here. I'm doing the 5K. The Queen apparently is doing the 10K, and Claire's doing the Kids K.
Kids K.
Yes.
A marathon?
Marathon.
Marathon?
Yes.
That's when you watch a lot of night fights back to back to back.
Greek mythology, I believe. Is
And who is chasing you as you run?
a whole bunch of runners that actually will be in front of me because I'm walking.
No one finishes ahead of the king.
No one.
No, that's a proclamation right there.
Yes, so shall it be written.
I just said.
The witch is trying to say something.
Go ahead, bro.
Perchance, might I visit the castle? I've been in this florist for quite some time.
No.
Wow.
So shall it be written, so shall it be done. You say you don't
Just
like...
for a few minutes.
Shall I get the witch? Shall I fetch the witch?
Sure.
Fetching the witch!
The Popeye's chicken sandwich, overrated. Overrated.
What?
Yes, I said it.
What?
Yes, it is overrated.
Are you declaring it overrated?
I'm saying it's overrated.
Okay.
Yes.
Simple declaration.
Simple. Ford has unveiled its new Mustang SUV. I'm very excited about that for no apparent reason. I think it's going to be a nice car.
Is this an upgraded form of a stallion?
Yes, it is.
New horseshoes or what?
Odd topic. Yeah, just like this segment. Odd topic.
Colorful mane? What's the difference, King?
Oh, it comes in blue. It comes in red. Yes, colorful mane. Yeah.
Blue horse. Mustang.
Yes. My king.
Proclamation.
Oh, boy.
Donuts shall be given out at every wedding from now on.
Read.
Shall it be written? Shall it be done?
Dan, that was clutch. That was clutch by you.
Used
Thank
a
you.
fork and knife to eat it.
Yeah. That was a big donut. Yeah. Proclamation.
Wow. Okay.
Christmas music must not play until the day after Thanksgiving.
Wow.
I cannot.
Needs to be said.
It's a winter wonderland, and it gets you in such a great mood. And the Freeform Network has.
The king.
I'm sorry, but I love the marathons.
What happened to So Shall It Be Written? It was a proclamation.
Silence! You're drunk. What happened to you shutting your mouth? You reek of tequila. I know you're wearing makeup.
Makeup?
Proclamation. Robot umpires need to determine the strike zone from here on out.
What? Robust umpire.
No, that is robotic umpires.
All look like Cowboy Joe West.
Fat umpires.
We have plenty of them.
Umpires. Umpires. Hey, the witch is here.
Hey, witch.
King Roy? Where's Princess Claire today?
Princess Claire.
I just want to know for no reason in particular. I'd like to look at her.
With seasoning.
Proclamation. Another honeymoon week for Levitard.
Wow, yes. Yes.
I didn't ask for anything.
That is all.
This is the Dan Levitar Show with the Stuckats on the ticket.